the Championship Wrestling Alliance, the CWA, where champions are made. Hello everybody, I'm here with a action-packed CWA card here, the inaugural event. We're here for High Impact, and this is going to be a truly wonderful event here going to happen here in the CWA. We have 5 matches headlined here, and we're going to start it off here with our opening contest. Making his way to the ring. We're going to Gary Michael Capetta. He's going to be announcing here. Making his way to the ring from Ackworth, Georgia, weighing in at 239 pounds, Ranger Ross. Ranger Ross here. And he'll be opening up the first CWA event here. And his opponent is going to be the bad man from Texas, Terry Funk. This should be an interesting match here. And Gary, let's go back to Gary Michael Capetta. What's going to happen here? We're going to roll on the dice here to see what Gary Michael Capetta, what's going to happen with Terry Funk here. You roll a 5. You roll a 5. The rule breaker attacks his opponent before Capetta finishes the introductions. The rule breaker rolls on level 2 offense. So here comes the bad man, Terry Funk. Michael Capetta's out of there. Here comes Terry Funk to the ring. Terry Funk. And he's going after Ranger Ross. He just threw a kick to the midsection of Ranger Ross. And now he's attacking Ranger Ross. He's attacking Ranger Ross. Funk is the red dice. Ranger Ross the blue. And here we go. Funk now on level 2 offense. Going for a big body slam on Ranger Ross. And Ranger Ross is down. Terry Funk now. Funk now. Going to go for a big left haymaker on Ranger Ross. And Ranger Ross is hurt by that big haymaker that Funk threw. Now Funk now. He's going to go for a driving elbow off the ropes. That's a Choice D move. And Choice D, you can either try a kick to the face. It's a 9 or lower on the agility and Ranger Ross, so that would be an 8. Or you're going to go for the Cobra Clutch Suplex, the power move, and that's going to be a 11 or more. So he's going to go for the power. He's going for the diving elbow off the ropes, a power move here for Funk, and he gets it. And Ranger Ross is down, and now Funk, what's he going to do? Funk now setting up for a big pile driver on Ranger Ross. He's getting him up in the air. Oh, and Ranger Ross is hurt by that big pile driver. Terry Funk in control here. He just ambushed Ranger Ross at the start of the match here. And now, Funk now, going for a leaping leg drop on Ranger Ross. And Ross is down and hurt. And Funk is going for the pin. Needs a 4 for a count of 1. And Ranger Ross kicks out on the counter 1. Ranger Ross, a game competitor here, but he's in a lot of trouble. He was ambushed by Terry Funk right at the start of the fight. And now, Funk now going for a big pile driver. And Ranger Ross is hurt by that big pile driver again. That's the second pile driver in the match. Funk now. That was the second pile driver in the match. Funk now, what's he going to do? Funk again going for that leaping leg drop on Ranger Ross. And Ranger Ross is down, and he's rolling out of the ring to try and get his bearings here. Ranger Ross out of the ring. He's a C for out of the ring. And now, a 5C for Ranger Ross outside the ring. And now, Funk comes out of the ring to attack, and a wall brawl erupts between the two. The wall brawls erupting between the two. And Funk looks like he is winning the battle outside the ring with those big left hands on Ranger Ross and a big right hand. The big right hand sends Ranger Ross down. Then Funk throws him back into the ring. Funk is throwing him back in the ring, and now he is in control. Funk now. Ranger Ross is extremely hurt here. Funk now going for a big left haymaker on Ranger Ross. And Ranger Ross is down and again leaving the ring. He's getting outside the ring, trying to get his bearings. He's been ambushed by Terry Funk here. And the 8C and the referee putting the count on Ranger Ross to get back into the ring. Ranger Ross now climbing on the apron, and Funk grabs him and brings him back into the ring. And now Funk, what's he going to do now? Funk going to the death jump. He's going to go off the top rope on Ranger Ross. Ranger Ross now in a lot of trouble here. His death jump is a C. A 7C, and now Terry Funk blasts him with a big flying clothesline off the rope. Big flying clothesline off the rope by Terry Funk. And Ranger Ross in a lot of trouble here. And now it is the Funker who is still in control. Ranger Ross has had no offense in this match. And Funk going to set him up again for a third pile driver. He's going to set up for a third pile driver. And down is Ranger Ross, hurt again by that big pile driver. And Funk now. Again, he's going up to the top rope on Ranger Ross. This could be dangerous for him. But Ranger Ross stumbles to his feet. And Funk comes off with a big flying crossbody on Ranger Ross. And he's going for the pin. Referee down. He's going to try and count of 5 for a count of 1. 6 for a count of 2. And a 7 for a count of 3. And Ranger Ross just kicked out. Just kicked out on the count of 2. Wow, that was close. The referee's helmet's coming down. Look at Funk arguing with the referee. And now, Funk now. He's going for that spinning toe hold on Ranger Ross. He's going for the spinning toe hold. That's a 6, 7, 8. And referee asking Ranger Ross. He's checking his hand. Ranger Ross. He's asking Ranger Ross if he wants to quit. And Ranger Ross is done. Ranger Ross is done. Ding, 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 ding. Your winner of this contest, Terry Funk. Terry Funk, the winner here with that spinning toe hold and just totally ambushed Ranger Ross right out of the gate. And that was our opening contest here as Terry Funk looking to make a name for himself here in the CWA where champions are made. And look at Ranger Ross. He is hurt. He is hurt here. Unbelievable. Our opening contest for the CWA. And we even had Gary Michael Capetta here introducing the matches here. What a match that was here. Alright, and we are ready for our next match. Let's go to Gary Michael Capetta. Introducing, coming to the ring from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 287 pounds, Cactus Jack. Cactus Jack here in the CWA. And he's going to have his hands full here tonight against the Boogie Woogie Man. Let's go back to Gary Michael Capetta. Introducing from New York City, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant. Jimmy Valiant, the Boogie Woogie Man. Here he comes, and he's ready to do battle with Cactus Jack here. This should be a great matchup between these two, the Boogie Woogie Man and Cactus Jack. And here we go. Jimmy Valiant, the blue dice. Cactus Jack, the red. They look for control. And it's Cactus Jack already with a big rake in the eyes of the Boogie Woogie Man. And now Cactus Jack with a kick to the gut with the Boogie Woogie Man. Fires back with his own kick to the gut. And now he's in control. And the fans are loving it here. Boogie Woogie Man now using a choke here with his shin on Cactus Jack. And Cactus Jack is hurt by that. Boogie Woogie Man in control. He's going to go for an ear clap on Cactus Jack. That's a choice C move. Is he going to go for the agility? Agility would add a 7, 8, 9. And a power would add a -1 to the 6. On the C chart, we're going to go with the agility because I'll take it to level 3. So now, it's a 9 and under. And a big air clap. A big air clap by the Boogie Woogie Man. And Cactus Jack, he is hurt by that big air clap. And now, the Boogie Woogie Man, what's he going to do? Using a thumb to the throat on Cactus Jack. A big thumb to the throat. Then Cactus Jack now. He runs back. Then he reverses it with a big rake to the eye. And he's had enough of the Boogie Woogie Man. And now, going for a big face rake on the Boogie Woogie Man. and that dazes him. He is dazed by that face rake. And again with another rake to the face by Cactus Jack. And the Boogie Woogie Man dazed again. He is dazed by that big face rake. And now Cactus Jack, bang bang! Bang bang! He's feeling confident here as the Boogie Woogie Man is dazed, still dazed by those face rakes. And another big face rake again. And the Boogie Woogie Man dazed by that face rake. And now, he's gonna go for a big punch to the face. Cactus has the power. Big punch to the face. But Jimmy Valiant fires back. The Boogie Woogie Man firing back here on Cactus Jack. He's firing back on Cactus Jack. And now, trying to go for an arm drag. But he cannot get the arm drag. As Cactus Jack shoved him off because he has the power in this match. Well, sorry, he does not. It's actually the Boogie Woogie Man who has the power. And he's going to go for a big arm drag. He's going again. He's trying to get him in that arm drag. Big arm drag. And now Cactus Jack, he is hurt by that arm drag as he goes over with it. And now, Boogie Woogie Man going for that ear clap. He's going for the agility ear clap. And he got a big ear clap on Cactus Jack. And Cactus Jack is hurt. He is hurt by that ear clap. And now Boogie Woogie Man going with a thumb to the throat. And Cactus Jack is hurt. Cactus Jack, he's taking some punishment here in this match. Boogie Woogie Man now going to send Cactus into the ropes. Cactus is a B for the ropes. 11B. As he goes into the ropes. Cactus now. 11B into the ropes. The opponent uses one of his specialty moves. And big clothesline by the Boogie Woogie Man. And he has got Cactus on the roll right now. As you see Cactus rolling around on the mat. And the Boogie Woogie Man dancing around as he feels he's in control. Now the Boogie Woogie Man, what's he going to do? He's trying to get him up in a big body slam. And Cactus is hurt. Big slam by the Boogie Woogie Man. And now he's going for a big running elbow drop on Cactus. And Cactus is hurt by that big elbow drop. Big elbow drop on Cactus Jack. Boogie Woogie Man now again working that thumb to the throat. And Cactus is hurt. He is hurt. He's taking some punishment now from the Boogie Woogie Man. And now again the Boogie Woogie Man has him down. He's choking him with the shin. Right in the throat. He's working Cactus's throat. He feels that's the weak point on Cactus. And Cactus is hurt. He is hurt. And Boogie Woogie Man now setting him up. And again he's going for a big running elbow smash. And bam-o! He hits the big running elbow smash and Cactus is down and he is hurt. Boogie Woogie Man now going for a nerf hold. That's a choice G move to nerf hold. And he's going to go for the power rating. He needs a 7 or lower. Oh, and Cactus now reverses it as he's getting out of that nerf hold. Cactus reverses it and getting out of the nerf hold now. Ah, you see Cactus making those noises. Ah, is he squealing? And now Cactus now reverses it and sends Boogie Woogie Man down. And now he's getting him up. He's going to try and get him into a pile driver. He's got the Boogie Woogie Man by the tights. And he's going to go for a pile driver. And down goes the Boogie Woogie Man. Boogie Woogie Man hurt. And Cactus now going to send him out of the ring. And he has a special description for out of the ring. Once per match, Cactus can choose to do the Cactus Elbow, which is a level 3, add 1. Instead of Cactus Jack uses this move, both wrestlers should roll to see if they are countered. So Cactus, he's going to try and go for the once per match. He's going to choose to do the Cactus Elbow, level 3 move here. And both wrestlers should roll to see if they are countered. Okay. So Cactus going for a level 3 move here. Boogie Woogie Man. What's he going to do here? Boogie Woogie Man. This is a level 3, add 1. Hang on a sec while I kind of Okay, we are back from commercial break, and the Boogie Woogie Man took a big elbow from Cactus. The big Cactus elbow, and now referee gonna see if they are outside of the ring. He's putting a count on Cactus. Cactus, you might not make it back in. That took a lot out of Cactus Jack to do that move. Cactus might get counted out. Boogie Woogie Man. Boogie Woogie Man. Is he gonna get counted out? Boogie Woogie Man crawling back. And the referee, Cactus, seemed to have really hurt himself on that move here. As he is in pain, and the Boogie Woogie Man now stepping in. He's stepping up. He's stepping up. And now he's going to take Cactus and ram him right into the ring barrier. He rammed him right into the ring barrier. And the fans are going nuts here. And now the Boogie Woogie Man slipping back under the ring, underneath the ropes. And the referee is counting Cactus Jack. 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. Cactus Jack has been counted out. The winner of this contest, by way of a count out, the Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant. Well, Boogie Woogie Man winning this match by a count out as Cactus Jack seemed to have gotten hurt by that big Cactus elbow that he dropped on the Boogie Woogie Man. And the Boogie Woogie Man didn't really take a lot of that elbow. You can still see Cactus outside the ring as he is holding his ribs there. And the Boogie Woogie Man winning by a countout. I'm sure there might be a rematch in the future, these two. What a weird ending, as the Boogie Woogie Man should have had taken that big elbow. And Cactus, you can see, being helped out by a couple of the referee ring officials here as he is holding his ribs here. And Cactus got slammed into the ring barrier. And that seemed to take his toll on Cactus. And then the Boogie Woogie Man was able to crawl back into the ring and win by a countout. Unbelievable here. In the CWA, anything can happen where champions are made. And we'll be right back. Alright, we are back. And what a crazy ending to that match. And now we're going to have a tag team contest. It is going to be Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard, part of the Four Horsemen, as they're going to be taking on the Rock and Roll Express. Let's go to Gary Michael Capetta, making their way to the ring, accompanied by their manager, J.J. Dillon, from great state of Minnesota, weighing in at 249 pounds, Arn Anderson, and his tag team partner from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 235 pounds, Tully Blanchard. Tully Blanchard and Arn Anderson with their manager J.J. Dillon. And they're going to have their hands full here with the Rock and Roll Express. This should be an unbelievable tag match here. Let's go back to Gary Michael Capetta. Introducing, coming to the ring, from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in a total combined weight of 452 pounds, Robert Gibson, Ricky Morton, the Rock and Roll Express. The Rock and Roll Express here. And listen to these fans, they're going crazy here. What a contest this is going to be. Ricky Morton, Robert Gibson taking on their old rivals here in Arn and Tully, and this should be a tremendous matchup here. Both these teams well versed, and this should be a great match. And here we go. Arn Anderson going to start it off with Ricky Morton. No love lost between these two, and there's the bell. Rock and Roll Express, the blue dice. And Arn and Tully, the horsemen, with the red dice, and here we go. And it's going to be Arn now backing Ricky Morton up into the ropes. And now Arn, what's he going to do? Arn now. He's going to go for a back suplex. He's got the power on Ricky Morton. And he's going for a big back suplex to start this match off. Big back suplex. And Ricky Morton, he is hurt. Arn getting off a big move right at the start of the match. And now Arn Anderson going to go for a big knee into the midsection. And now he's sending Ricky Morton into the ropes. Ricky Morton throwing into the ropes. 5 and ropes. He is ropes A. Into the ropes A. 5. And Arn going to go for a back body drop. But Ricky Morton grabs him and slams him. Hits him with a big pile driver. Arn put his head down and paid for it as Ricky Morton got off a big pile driver on Arn Anderson. That is not what you want to do, Arn. You don't want to put your head down and telegraph the move, and Ricky Morton made him pay for it. And now Ricky Morton going to roll on level 2 offense. Going to go for an atomic drop choice F move. Arn is a 0 agility and a 0 power, so he's going to go for the power atomic drop here. 7 or less here. And he gets a big atomic drop on Arn Anderson. And Arn Anderson, he is down. He is down, and now he is going to leave the ring. Arn going to leave the ring. He is tired of Ricky Morton having the advantage here. Arn is outside the ring. And he is A for ring. 5A. And Ricky Morton comes out the ring, and they're both brawling on the outside. They're both brawling on the outside. Referee threatening to disqualify both these men. Referee threatening Arn and threatening Ricky Morton. And they both are fighting it out here, and the referee trying to get them back into the ring. And now, if they roll even, Arn wins the battle. And it's Ricky Morton getting off the shots here on Arn Anderson. He's getting off the shots, and Arn getting right back into the ring, and Ricky Morton goes in after him. And Ricky Morton now is in control. Ricky Morton going for a death jump on Arn Anderson. He's going off the top rope. Arn Anderson is a B. 8B. And Ricky Morton comes off with a big flying clothesline. A big flying clothesline. You see Arn Anderson bouncing off the mat. And Ricky Morton is in control here. Ricky Morton now going for a Hurricane Rana. And Arn is down. He is hurt. Arn is hurt by that Hurricane Rana. And now he's going for another big atomic drop. He's going for a power atomic drop. And Arn now reverses, he ducks under and goes behind. And now he gives him his own big atomic drop. Big atomic drop. And now, Arn now going to make the tag in to Tully Blanchard. In comes Tully. His first time into the match. And now Tully's going to have the advantage here. Tully now going to throw Ricky Morton into the turnbuckle. Morton goes into the turnbuckle. He's a B. A 4B into the turnbuckle. And he bounces forward off the turnbuckle. Ricky Morton bounces forward off the turnbuckle, and he catches Tully coming in with a big clothesline. And Tully goes down hard. Tully's down hard, and now it is Tully who's hurt. And Tully, he is down. Tully's going to try and look to tag. He's going to try and look to tag. And he cannot make the tag, and now he is down. And now it is Ricky Morton now. He's going to tag in Robert Gibson, it's his first time into the match. And Robert Gibson on level 3 offense now. Robert Gibson, what's he going to do? He's going for a sleeper choice H move. Choice H move sleeper on Tully. An agility, a 7, or going to go for off the top rope. He's going to go off the top rope. Robert Gibson going off the top rope. And Tully is a B, 6B. And Gibson comes off the top rope and hits him with a big flying clothesline. And Tully Blanchard bouncing around the ring like a fish out of water. And now Robert Gibson now. He's going for a flying head scissors choice C move. Choice C move. He's going to go for a power flying head scissors. Needs a 7 or less. Then Tully ducks out of the way. Tully ducked out of the way. And now it is Tully Blanchard in control now. Tully looking to slow the match down. And now he takes him and raking his eyes across the top rope there. Big rope burn. And Robert Gibson now holding his eyes, but now he's swinging right back at Tully Blanchard. He is swinging right back. Robert Gibson. What's he going to do now? He's going to go for throw. Tully. Into the ropes goes Tully Blanchard. A 9 into the ropes. 9 into the ropes goes Tully. And Tully is a B. And Gibson, or Tully tries a big shoulder tackle. And does he have the power? No, it is Robert Gibson. Or sorry, Tully Blanchard has the power, 0. And it's Tully now. Knocks him down to the mat. Big shoulder tackle. And Tully now, he is in control as Robert Gibson goes down hard. Tully now going to look to try and make a tag here. And he does. He gets the tag into Arn. Arn's going to come in and roll on level 2 offense here. Arn Anderson now. Going for a big knee drop. Big knee drop. And down is Robert Gibson. And he's going to try and... he's leaving the ring. Robert Gibson leaving the ring. He's a 5B out of the ring. Out of the ring, 5B. And Arn is coming out of the ring to continue to fight with him. But Robert Gibson grabs Arn and smashes him right into the announcer's table. Biggs, and Arn is hurt. Arn's holding his head. And the referee looking to maybe disqualify Robert Gibson here. And Robert Gibson not going to be disqualified as referee, telling him to get this thing back in the ring here. And he tosses Arn back in the ring, and now Robert Gibson is in control. Robert Gibson, what's he going to do now? He's going for a big enziguri. On Arn, a big kick, and that knocks Arn right down to the canvas. And now Robert Gibson going for a pin. He's a 2 for a count of 1. And Arn Anderson kicks out on the count of 1. Arn Anderson is a tough guy. And Robert Gibson now has him rocking and reeling here. And now he's going to go and roll on level 2 offense. Robert Gibson. He's going with those rapid-fire knee drops. Those rapid-fire knee drops on Arn Anderson, and he is hurt by those big rapid-fire knee drops. That's only Robert Gibson can do. And now Robert Gibson has him on the mat. He's going for a big spinning toe hold on Arn. He's going for the big spinning toe hold. And now he's going to try and hook the leg on Arn Anderson. He's a 3 for a count of 1. Arn Anderson kicks out on a count of 1. But he is in a lot of trouble as Robert Gibson has made a couple pin attempts on him. And now he's going for a big enziguri on Arn Anderson. Big enziguri, and Arn is hurt. Arn is hurt. Arn is hurt. And now he's going for... Robert Gibson going for a big back elbow smash. Big back elbow smash, and Arn Anderson is hurt. Arn Anderson hurt. And Robert Gibson setting him up again for a big back elbow smash, and Arn is hurt. He is hurt. He is taking some punishment right now. And now, Robert Gibson going for a leg puller and punch as he tags in Ricky Morton. Tags in Ricky Morton and Arn. He is hurt. And he's going to try and look for a tag here. Arn's going to try and look for a tag. He cannot make the tag. And is Ricky Morton now in control? Ricky Morton now going for a big fist drop on Arn Anderson. And Arn Anderson is hurt. Arn Anderson in a lot of trouble here. Ricky Morton now going for a drop kick. And Arn Anderson hurt by that big drop kick. He could take a lot of punishment. He's going for another drop kick. And Arn is hurt. Arn Anderson hurt. Ricky Morton going for a third drop kick. And Arn hurt. He has taken all these drop kicks from Ricky Morton. Ricky Morton now looking to drop a fist here on Arn Anderson. And he is hurt. He is in a lot of trouble. You can see J.J. Dillon, his concern. And again, Ricky Morton going with another drop kick. And Arn is hurt. Arn Anderson is hurt. Ricky Morton now. He's setting him up for an atomic drop. That's a choice F move. He's going to go for a power atomic drop. Needs a 7 or less. He gets him. He gets him, and Arn is down. And Ricky Morton going for a pin. It's 4 for a count of 1. A 5 for a count of 2. And J.J. Dillon. J.J. Dillon now. He's going to try and distract He's distracting the referee. And he's distracted the referee. So J.J. Dillon coming in and using the distraction. And the referee telling J.J. Dillon to get down, but is Ricky Morton in control? And Ricky Morton now, what's he going to do? He's going to roll back on level 2 offense. And now he's going for another fist drop on Arn Anderson. And Arn moves out of the way. Arn moved out of the way. And you can see the expression on Arn's face as he's taking a lot of punishment. And now he rolls over and he tags in Tully Blanchard. He's tagging in Tully. And look at Tully coming in with that smug look on his face. He's been answering to get back into this match here. And now it is Tully. Tully now. He's trying to set up Ricky Morton for a pile driver. And he hits a big pile driver on Ricky Morton. And now he's going for the cover. He's a 2 for a count of 1. And Ricky Morton kicks out on the count of 1. Ricky Morton kicking out on the count of 1. And you can hear these fans. They're in concern here for their Rock and Roll Express. And now Tully. What's he got there? J.J. Dillon talking to the referee. And Tully's looking to use a foreign object here. He is the foreign object. I don't know what he got, a toothbrush. I don't know what that is. He just hit Ricky Morton with the foreign object. That adds 1 to Ricky Morton. And Ricky Morton now, he is down. You're going to try and make a tag to Robert Gibson. And he cannot make the tag. And it is Tully Blanchard in control here. Tully now going for a grinding chin lock. And that's hurt. And Ricky Morton trying to bounce over while he's in this chin lock to try and tag Robert Gibson. All right, Ricky Morton going to try and make a tag here. Can he make a tag? No, he cannot. And Tully still got that grinding chin lock on him. And now Tully now. You're going to try. It's a choice A move. Stomp in the corner as he's getting him into the corner. Choice A move. And this power rating. So a 10. Needs a 10 or less here. And he got him with that stomp in the corner. And Ricky Morton now, he is hurt. And he is down. And Ricky Morton going to try and make a tag. Needs a 6 or less. He cannot tag. So it is Tully in control. Tully now. Going again with that grinding chin lock. And Ricky Morton is down. And Tully Blanchard, he's loving it now. He's going to roll back on level 2 offense. Tully now. Going to throw Ricky Morton into the ropes. Goes Ricky Morton. A 5 into the ropes. A 5 into the ropes. And Ricky Morton is an A. And Tully now going into position for a big back body drop. But again, Ricky Morton stops, puts on the brakes, and he gives Tully a big pile driver. And Tully is down. Ricky Morton is down. And now Ricky Morton now going to try and make the tag to his partner Robert Gibson. And yes, he makes the tag. And it is Robert Gibson rolling on level 3. Robert Gibson now. He is a house of fire and he's getting in here. He's going for a big enziguri on Tully Blanchard. And Blanchard is hurt. And Robert Gibson now with those rapid fire knee drops on Tully Blanchard. And Blanchard is hurt. Tully going to trying to make a tag. And Robert Gibson won't let him make that tag. And now it is Robert Gibson in control. Robert Gibson now. A leg puller and punch on Tully. And Tully is hurt as he tags in Ricky Morton. Ricky Morton just got out and Robert Gibson already tagging him back in. But it is Ricky Morton back in there. Ricky Morton, I don't know if he had enough time to recover. That's Tully Blanchard, he is hurt. And now Ricky Morton going for a choice F atomic drop. He's going for an atomic drop. He needs a 7 or less. Oh, and Tully able to go around the backside. And now he gives Ricky Morton a big atomic drop. And Ricky Morton goes crashing down. And now Tully trying to get his wits here. And now Tully now, he's trying to set him up for a big pile driver. He's set him up and Ricky Morton is hurt. Ricky Morton hurt by that big pile driver. And now Tully got him ready to throw some stomps in the corner. You're going to do a power stomp in the corner. He's a 10 or less. Those big power stomps in the corner. And he's just letting them unload on Ricky Morton. He's letting them unload on Ricky Morton. And Ricky Morton now is in a lot of trouble. Ricky Morton, that's Tully now setting him up for a pin. Needs a 4 for a count of 1. And he kicks out on the count of 1. But Ricky Morton now, he's in a bit of trouble. As now it is Tully Blanchard in control. And now Tully Blanchard again. What's he doing is J.J. Dillon looking to distract the referee while Tully again uses that foreign object again on Ricky Morton. Then down goes Ricky Morton. As Tully Blanchard just used that foreign object on him. And J.J. Dillon again distracting the referee. And look at Robert Gibson. He is angry by what is going on. And now he's going for a pin. Tully going for a pin on Ricky Morton. Needs a 6 for a count of 1. And Ricky Morton kicks out. Ricky Morton kicks out. That's twice now. Tully has used a foreign object on Ricky Morton. And now Tully going to tag in Arn. Arn, the power of the team. And they are in control here now on the Rock and Roll Express. As a horseman now. Arn now. He's throwing Ricky Morton in the ropes. He's going for the Arn Anderson slam. He's going for the Arn Anderson slam. And there it is. He just threw him and got him in the big Arn Anderson slam. So now, 6. That's a 6, 7, 8 for a count of 1. A 9 for a count of 2. And it's going to be Robert Gibson going to come in. He wants to use a pin. He's going to use a pin save. He's going to use a pin save to try and save his partner. 3, 4, 5. Your tag partner saves you and breaks the referee's count. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. So Robert Gibson was able to break up the count. And that's one of their pin saves used there. And Ricky Morton again taking a lot of punishment here. As that's one of their pin saves used. And Ricky Morton now in a whole lot of trouble as Arn Anderson gave him that big slam. And now Arn now with a forearm shot to the midsection on Ricky Morton. And Ricky Morton, he is hurt. He is hurt. And Arn is in full control here. Arn now with the eye wake, with the boot laces. With the boot laces, and Ricky Morton is down. Ricky Morton is down, and now what's Arn going to do? He's going for a standing armbar. He got a standing armbar on Ricky Morton, and Ricky Morton is hurt. Arn now. He's got a hammer. He's going to put Ricky Morton's arm behind him. Hammerlock body slam. That's adding 1. And Ricky Morton, he is down. And he's going to leave the ring. He is going to leave the ring. He has taken a lot of punishment here in this match. Ricky Morton on the outside of the ring. He's a ring B. Out of the ring. And Arn comes out of the ring to continue to fight. And grabs and smashes him into the announcer's table. And now what's he going to do? He's picking him up. And he just gave him the Arn Anderson slam right through the announcer's table. And the referee is coming over and talking to Arn. And Arn does not get disqualified. He was almost disqualified as referee right in his face. And now Arn moving the referee aside. And now he throws Ricky Morton back into the ring. And now Arn now going to make a tag to Tully Blanchard. Arn going to tag in Tully. And the Rock and Roll Express in a whole lot of trouble here. As now, Tully now. What's he going to do? He's going to throw Ricky Morton out of the ring. Ricky Morton again out of the ring. And he is a B. 9B out of the ring. And the referee putting a hard count on Ricky Morton as Robert Gibson coming over to try and console his partner as the referee tells Robert Gibson to get away. And now Ricky Morton climbs right back into the ring. And now Tully grabs him by the hair. Tully now, again, gonna throw him right out of the ring. Throws him right out of the ring again. And Ricky Morton, he is hurt. He has taken a whole lot of punishment in this matchup. And now, Tully comes out of the ring. And they're brawling on the outside. Ricky Morton trying to pull up a fight. And the referee again threatening to disqualify both men. This is Tully. Referee threatening to disqualify Tully. And that is it. Referee has disqualified Tully, Blanchard, and Arn Anderson. As Tully pushed the referee aside. And Arn Anderson now is working over Robert Gibson. Look at J.J. Dillon getting in some shots in on Ricky Morton. He's getting some big shots in on Ricky Morton. And the referee has disqualified the horseman here. Let's go to Gary Michael Caputa. Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, referee awards this contest by way of a disqualification to the Rock and Roll Express. The Rock and Roll Express winning by disqualification. Look at Arn and Tully. They're still beating up these two men. And look at J.J. Dillon. He's telling them to go and take these two out of the CWA. He does not want them as part of the CWA. And they're going to roll on this feud table here. At 3. And the Rock and Roll Express were trying to celebrate their victory. And again, Arn and Tully just using chairs here now. They're looking to use some chairs and they're smashing up the Rock and Roll Express. And Ricky Morton is busted right open. He is busted right open. And now Arn Anderson now throwing Robert Gibson into the ropes and gives him the big Arn Anderson slam. And listen to these fans. Woo! Tully now getting up Robert Gibson. And he gives him that big slingshot suplex. Woo! And look at, and there's other referees coming in. And J.J. Dillon trying to get his guys. Trying to get his guys here. Trying to get his guys as the referees are coming in. And you can see the damage has been done on the Rock and Roll Express. They may have won the battle, but they did not win the war. Look at Arn and Tully putting up the 4 fingers. There's only 3 horsemen right now. I don't even know why they're putting up 4 fingers. But they are going back to the dressing room. The Rock and Roll Express are your winners. But, man, they are really beaten up here. Ricky Morton busted open. And he is going to be having to be carried out on a stretcher. As you can see the concern as Robert Gibson looking down at his partner, Ricky Morton. And this doesn't bode well for the Rock and Roll Express. Who knows? As he is helping his partner go back to the dressing room. Okay, and we are ready for our next match. Let's go to Gary Michael Caputa. Introducing, making his way to the ring from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds. He is the Raging Bull, Manny Fernandez. Manny Fernandez, the Raging Bull here in the CWA. And he is going to have his hands full here with Americana. His opponent. From Austin, Texas, weighing in at 289 pounds, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Dusty Rhodes here. And he's going to be taking on the Raging Bull, Manny Fernandez. This should be a great contest between these two. All right, Americana, Dusty Rhodes, and the Raging Bull, Manny Fernandez, getting ready to lock up here. This should be a great bout here between these two. Here in the CWA is only where the champions are made. And here we go. It's Dusty Rhodes with the blue and Raging Bull in the red. And now it's Manny Fernandez now. As they lock up, and Manny Fernandez now looks to get the advantage on the American Dream. And he's going for a grinding armbar. Does he have the power? No, he does not. As American Dream is looking at him. And now he gives him a big elbow. Big elbow by Dusty Rhodes. And now Dusty now is on the offense. He's going to try and get him up in a big vertical suplex. And down goes Manny Fernandez. Manny Fernandez is down. And now Dusty Rhodes is going to roll back on level 2 offense. He's going again for another vertical suplex on Manny Fernandez. But Manny Fernandez reverses it. And he's going to try and get Dusty Rhodes up in the air. He gets him with a big suplex. And Dusty Rhodes is down. And now Manny Fernandez going to throw Dusty Rhodes. Into the ropes goes Dusty. And Dusty Rhodes in the ropes, he's a B. And Dusty Rhodes comes off the ropes. And Manny Fernandez puts him down with a big back elbow. And as Manny Fernandez in control here now on the American Dream. It is the Raging Bull. And now Manny Fernandez throwing in some big forearm shivers on the American Dream. And he is dazed by those shots. There's the Raging Bull now. What's he going to do? Going to try and get that grinding armbar. But again, Dusty Rhodes shrugging it off and looking at him. And he's talking to him. You ain't got what it takes. And now Dusty is in control. As now he throws some big right hands. And now he's going for the flip, flop, and fly on Manny Fernandez. And he is down. He is down. And the Raging Bull is going to leave the ring. He is leaving the ring. And he is A for ring. And he grabs Dusty by the leg, drags him out of the ring, and smashes him into the turnbuckle post. He smashed Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream, into the turnbuckle post. And now Dusty gets back into the ring, and Manny Fernandez back in the ring. And Manny Fernandez now is in control. He's going for a snapmare and chinlock on the American Dream. And Dusty now, he's getting up to his feet. And now he's powering on, and he's giving some big shots in on the American Dream. Raging Bull, Manny Fernandez. And now the American Dream with a big bionic elbow. Big bionic elbow on Manny Fernandez. And he is down. He is down, that big bionic elbow. Adding one to the Raging Bull. And now American Dream going to roll back on level 2 offense. And he hit him again with another big bionic elbow. Another big bionic elbow, adding another one. Another one to Manny Fernandez. Another knot on his head. And he goes down. And American Dream now going for the cover. Needs a 5 for a count of 1. A 6 for a count of 2. And Manny Fernandez kicking out on a count of 2. What is the American Dream now in full control as he's got Manny Fernandez on the ropes here. American Dream. He's going, setting him up for a pile driver. And he got it, and down to the canvas. And Manny Fernandez is hurt. And he is down in American Dream. You can see him shaking around. He's doing that jive talk as Manny Fernandez is hurt. And now American Dream now going for a sleeper on Manny Fernandez. He's going for the sleeper. And the referee checking Manny Fernandez's arm. Needs a 6 to drop once. And Manny Fernandez now making it to the ropes. Making it to the ropes, and the American Dream having to break the hold. And now Dusty, what's he going to do? He picks him up and he slams him down. And now he's going for the figure 4 leg lock. He's going for the figure 4 leg lock. So an 8 now. 9 for the second attempt here with the figure 4. And a 10. Is Manny Fernandez going to give up here to this figure 4 leg lock? And he is in a lot of trouble. And that is it. That is it. The American Dream. American Dream. Here is your winner. The American Dream. Dusty Rhodes. Dusty Rhodes, your winner here. As he has made Manny Fernandez submit here with the figure 4 leg lock. Working hard with his hands. He's just a common man. Dusty Rhodes making short work of Manny Fernandez here, and you can see the pain on Manny Fernandez's face here as he got put out with the figure 4 leg lock. And Dusty Rhodes did it with a couple of bionic elbows early in the match, and then he hit him with those big elbows, and then he put him in that figure 4 leg lock. And maybe the Raging Bull will be back another day. All right, and now we are ready for our main event. This is going to be a non-title match here, as Ric Flair, wanting to wrestle young Brad Armstrong, feeling that he was in line to take him on, but he decided that he would make it a non-title match here, and that Brad Armstrong would have to prove himself against the Nature Boy. Let's go down to the ring. Let's go to Gary Michael Capetta. Sorry, Gary. Introducing, from Marietta, Georgia, weighing in at 226 pounds, Brad Armstrong. Brad Armstrong, young Brad Armstrong here, and he has a golden opportunity. If he could win this match, maybe he'll have a title shot against the Nature Boy. Who knows? Anything could happen here. Young Brad Armstrong, ready to take on the Nature Boy. And his opponent, big accompanied in the ring by his manager, J.J. Dillon, from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 243 pounds. He is a CWA World Heavyweight Champion, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair, with his manager, J.J. Dillon. And you saw J.J. Dillon earlier with their two guys from the Horsemen, Arn and Tully, and they're still looking for the fourth Horseman member. But J.J. Dillon, proud of his man, the heavyweight champion, Ric Flair. And this is going to be a non-title match here. I don't know why Ric Flair just didn't put up the gold here against Brad Armstrong, if he was that confident. But nonetheless, this is a golden opportunity for Brad Armstrong if he could beat Nature Boy Ric Flair on this big of a stage here in the CWA where champions are made. And here we go. Ric Flair is the red dice and Brad Armstrong will be the blue. This is the main event here for the CWA. As both wrestlers lock up here, drawing for position. And now Ric Flair with his big rake to the eyes. And now Ric Flair with a big slap to the face of Brad Armstrong. And Brad Armstrong dazed by that slap to the face. And Ric Flair now going for a snapmare. Yeah, they both have the agility. They both have the same agility. So snapmare by Ric Flair. But Brad Armstrong, he gets up right away and now he punches Ric Flair. He's giving Ric Flair some big shots now. And now there's Brad Armstrong in control. Armstrong now looking to go for a fireman's carry. But Ric Flair with a rake of the eyes, and now he takes back over as he has the power over Brad Armstrong. And now Ric Flair going for an elbow drop on Brad Armstrong. And Brad Armstrong is hurt by that elbow drop. The Nature Boy in control. Nature Boy now looking for that big somersault knee drop. Can he get it? And Brad Armstrong, he is down. The Nature Boy now going for a suplex. He's looking to do another suplex on Brad Armstrong. And another suplex. And now Ric Flair going for the pin. He's a 4 for a count of 1. A 5 for a count of 2. And Brad Armstrong kicks out on a count of 2. And Ric Flair in full control, the CWA champ, in control of young Brad Armstrong. And now Ric Flair now looking to go for a sleeper hold. Choice H move. Choice H move, sleeper hold. And Armstrong's usually rating is a -2. He's going to... Ric Flair now puts Armstrong on the mat. Now he's going up to the top rope. Ric Flair is going up to the top rope. Death jump A. And 9A. And Ric Flair comes off with a big clothesline on young Brad Armstrong, who goes down. And J.J. Dillon looking pleased here with that big clothesline by Ric Flair off the top rope. And now Ric Flair is on the offense. And he's going to roll back on level 2 offense. And now he's going. Woo! Big chop on Brad Armstrong. Woo! Another big chop on Brad Armstrong. Young Brad Armstrong, I don't know how many of those he could take. And he is hurt by those chops. Woo! You can hear the fans as Ric Flair letting out the woos here. And now he's looking to throw Brad Armstrong into the ropes. Goes Brad Armstrong. He is a into the ropes. And the opponent drops down. And Armstrong goes into the ropes again. Ric Flair drops down. And Armstrong, a 5A. And now Ric Flair going for a big back body drop. But it's Brad Armstrong who gives him a big, awesome pile driver. A big pile driver by Brad Armstrong. As Ric Flair put his head down as so many other guys have done earlier tonight. And it has been successful in those back body drops. But now there's Brad Armstrong in control. And look at Brad Armstrong. He is fired up. He is fired up and he is ready to go. Brad Armstrong now. Looking to go for a backdrop. Choice F move. Ric Flair agility -2 and a power -1. So he's going to go with the power backdrop. Needs a 6 or less. And he got it. A big powerful backdrop on Ric Flair. And Ric Flair now. He is down. Ric Flair is down. He's looking to leave the ring. Ric Flair looking to leave the ring. And he is an A outside the ring. An 11A outside the ring. Brad Armstrong comes out of the ring and tries to hit him with a chair. And the referee comes on and warns Brad Armstrong, you better watch himself. Armstrong pushes the referee aside. And now, can he get disqualified? Not disqualified. With the referee taking the chair away from him. And now Brad Armstrong laying in some shots. As you can see, he was hurt earlier and wanted to do something bad to Ric Flair. And Ric Flair crawling back into the ring. Brad Armstrong crawling back. And Brad Armstrong is in control. Armstrong now, he's going to roll back on level 2. And now Brad Armstrong a big drop kick on Ric Flair. And Ric Flair is hurt. Ric Flair is hurt. Brad Armstrong going for a knee drop. But Ric Flair moves out of the way. Ric Flair moves out of the way. You can see the veteran that Ric Flair setting up Brad Armstrong as Brad Armstrong thought he had Ric Flair hurt. And now Ric Flair going to do setting up for a butt drop across. He's got Brad Armstrong's leg across the rope, and now he's trying to see if he can work the leg of Brad Armstrong. But Brad Armstrong moves his leg out of the way. And Ric Flair hits the mat with his butt, and you can see him bouncing up and down. And now there's Brad Armstrong in control. And Brad Armstrong lays in a drop kick on Ric Flair. And he is down. He is down. And now Brad Armstrong going for a two-handed bulldog on Ric Flair. And he is down. He is down. And now again, he's going to try and sum up with that two-handed bulldog again. And Ric Flair is down. He's looking to leave the ring. Ric Flair looking to get out of the ring. And he is an A for out of the ring. 3A. And Ric Flair now grabs Brad Armstrong, drags him out of the ring, and he smashes him into the turnbuckle post. Oh, that changed the momentum in this match. And now, Ric Flair throwing Brad Armstrong back into the ring, and now there's Ric Flair in control. Ric Flair now. He's looking to go for a pin, using the ropes. A 5 for a count of 1. And Brad Armstrong, he's game, he kicks out. And the referee didn't see Ric Flair putting his foot on the ropes. And now Ric Flair now. Looking to go for a sleeper hold, choice H move. He's going to go back up to the... He sets him down again. He's looking to go up to the top rope again. Ric Flair. Ric Flair looking to go up to the top rope. And it's a 7A for the death jump. And again, Ric Flair comes off the rope and catches him with a big clothesline again. Off the top rope. And look at Ric Flair. Yeah, he is in full control. And now Ric Flair now. What's he going to do now? And now he's setting him up. Woo! He's looking to get him into that figure 4 leg lock. He's looking to get him in the figure 4 leg lock. And the notation, Flair's figure 4 leg lock rating increases by 1 each time one of these moves is rolled. It does not affect the opponent's pin rating. Maximum rating is a +4. So now, he is rolling on the figure 4 leg lock. And this is his first time, so this is going to be a 1 And then Armstrong. So 5, 7 for, and now the referee for 7, checking the arm once. 8 for a 2. And then a 9 for a 3 to check out Brad Armstrong. And Brad Armstrong is giving up. Brad Armstrong is giving up to the figure 4 leg lock, as so many have in the past. He put up a valiant effort here in this matchup. And let's go to Gary Michael Capetta, your winner of this contest, the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Nature Boy Ric Flair with J.J. Dillon. And you can see that he is pleased. And again, this was a non-title match. Brad Armstrong put up a game fight here, but it was too much as Ric Flair put him in that figure 4 leg lock. And they head back to the dressing room, and Brad Armstrong, you will see a lot more of him in the CWA. And we just want to thank you all for showing up here tonight and watching tonight's festivities. And thank you to my subscribers and to those who support my channel. I'm always thankful, and thank you guys for, just haven't been able to film a lot of things, but it was great to be back in the action here tonight and filming some CWA action for you guys. If you like the videos, if you have any questions, please comment. I'll try and answer any questions you have about this game or any of my content. And I just thank you guys. I'm always just grateful that people are watching these videos here. So thanks again. Thank you for this great game, Filsinger Games has made, Legends of Wrestling. Brand new stuff coming out right now that I'm excited for to get. And excuse me, this was their Black Friday sale that was going on today. They had the pre-sale for the I think it's the X set, I think they call it, with that Big John Studd. There's King Kong Bundy as a special edition card, Arnold Skolin, lots of stuff with these guys. And if you guys are big wrestling fans, and you have an imagination, this game is for you. Check this out, great game. Thank you again, guys. Hopefully I'll have some more tabletop game action happening. Some other great stuff coming on the channel. Thank you again for subscribing. Thank you for supporting, and I just love you guys. You guys just take care, be safe out there, and God bless you guys. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.